Tomorrow, yeah, in Israel, tomorrow, there is important day, the 5th of Av, the day of the anniversary of the great Kabalist Kabalist Issac Luria. Many are going to his grave in Sfat, in Israel. Prayers there known to have really great results of these prayers. And important, definitely this time, to pray there because we need very much help. Israel is very, very difficult situation. Unfortunately, not keeping Torah properly, not believing that Israel is a land which was given to God, but to Israel by God, but only keeping the Torah. This is written in Brit. God clearly says, my Torah, my Brit, covenant, has a condition that you will have your land. Also, you see today a great danger. Even Netanyahu says that now, fighting now, war, whatever it is for our existence. Very, very difficult situation. And France and so nations now very much against Israel. So this is important day, very significant day in Bible code. As you can see, the date of the anniversary and the death of Rabbi Issac Luria, few times in the Torah, not so often. You have here A of the 5th of Av, on the year 5785, where we are now, definitely, clearly. And here comes the most important verse. The first thing you have is a name, Luria, and again Luria. And then we have, very important, the word Teshuvah, parallel, repentance, which is a condition for Messiah. So you can see it, repentance, Teshuvah. Next to it, Mashiach. You have Luria a few times here. You have Luria here. You have Luria here. And Luria here. See, it is interesting. 3 times Luria, Rabbi Issac Luria. And you have Messiah, minimal, skip. Again, parallel, Messiah and the Messiah. So it is alone, this is a day that you really can have the basis, the condition for Messiah. Interesting is that also other tables with the same thing. Also the appearance of this, as you can see it, Av, the 5th of Av, this month Av, and 5785, and a day which has to do with Kabbalah. You can see in black Kabbalah, which is definitely a very important day. And you have also the Zohar, coming Zohar in green. So, very, very also Luria a few times, here, because this is a day that really our prayers, hoping, will be accepted. And we'll have Messiah, and getting our land. The world will know that Israel is a land which God gave them. It is such strange and even funny that the whole world speak about Israel, and they don't realize the word Israel is Israel, straight with God, ministers of God, and clearly shows that Israel is a land of God which belongs to Israel. Right? But unfortunately, the Satan is strong. And, yeah. So when we see really into these tables, which not so many times you have the dates of this day, 5 of Ab and the year 575. Interesting that here you have Yud Luria with Isaac Luria, Yud Isaac Luria, and then you have Luria a few times, and you have Moses and Elijah will come with the Messiah together. So all together, so we see all this table clearly indicating about the great day of the 5th of Ab this year, and clearly telling us that if you do Tshuva, repentance, we love the Messiah. It's a nice meeting of Teshuva, is the Messiah. And again, Messiah, son of Joseph, son of David, the great Kabalist, Rabbi Luria, his great merits can help us to bring our Messiah, Mashiach, Messiah and the Messiah. But what we can do is so difficult for people to keep the Shabbat, to keep the Torah, to do Shuvah. So this we are now in the most difficult time. People say that Israel is now the most peaceful, this danger, threat for their land, because the Arabs are going to get now, the French already, the Muslimic French already clearly says they are going to divide 4 Palestinian states. And so very likely England and some others, and once there is a Palestinian state, it's no more Israel, because the Palestinian state will never agree that Israel will exist. It's a claim that Israel has to disappear to go back to where they came from. So as Netanyahu said, he said clearly, if you could see in Hebrew, I don't know if you know, but he said, he says that Israel now in time, what in Hebrew is called sakana kiyumit, existential danger, or something like this. So the only way is that to believe in the Torah, to give us the land, but in condition to keep the Torah and Shabbos. Otherwise, they say that the most difficult time that Israel here is now. Okay, this is exactly the time that from the other side, from Messiah. But it goes together when they say it is the time of Messiah. So the Satan tries to disturb, to do everything. And this is why Israel now is in such terrible situation, because they are so clear the time of the Messiah. So let us hope that really our prayers will go up with the help of Isaac Luria, the great Kabalist, and will merit to get Messiah. They already realize that Israel means straight with God, ministers of God, shir to God, singing to God. I wrote almost the whole book about the meaning of the word Israel, Gematria, and the letter of Israel are the letter of our forefathers and foremothers. Israel is Jacob, Yaakov, Yitzchak, Sarah, Rachel. This is Israel. They are connected to their forefathers. But what we can do, like people like Lapid said, no, finish. Let us start a new land, a new history. If there is no past, there is no future. If you will not recognize our past, our forefathers, foremothers, we try to start anew. It happened. It is old-fashioned. As I said, amazingly, the Hebrew word emet, in Hebrew, has 3 letters. Aleph is past, Mem is present, Medaber, and Taf. Taaseh is future. Truth is only when it is based on the past, on the present, future. If you take the Aleph, which is the first one, the past, so you live with a mess. You make a mess of yourself. If people want to forget the past, to start anew, like reform and all this, it will not last. Only if we connect to the past, really to the roots of our existence, then we will stay. If not, so interesting, significant table in which really we have the date of the anniversary of the great Kabalist of Issac Luria.